everybody, Andrew J here. Today I'm going to be doing a video investigating the mysterious UVB-76, also known as the buzzer. The buzzer is a shortwave radio station operating at about 4,625 kilohertz. It has been broadcasting since 1973 when it first started. The original broadcast was 2-second pips until 1990, and it changed to a longer duration of 20 tones per minute on January 16, 2003. The version you heard at the beginning was a slightly outdated tone that has 25 tones per minute, 24 hours a day. The first recorded mysterious activity on UVB-76 was at 2100 hours in December 24th, 1997. I'll play this clip for you now, and it's kind of hard to make out what the person is saying, so I'm going to display on the screen what they said. Okay, so I'm not going to be playing the entire thing for you because it's just under 3.5 minutes, but there's a snippet of the beginning and this repeated over the course of several minutes. More activity that was noticed on UVB-76 was that in the year 2010, the activity became much more frequent. Another notable time that somebody came on the radio and began talking and displaying a message that was in Russian was August 23rd, 2010.
UVB-76, UVB-76, 93 882 на имя 74 14 35 74.
And much more recently, on October 17th, 2016, 18 messages like this were played in less than 24 hours. And to add to UVB-76's mysterious nature, background noises are sometimes picked up, which has led radio experts to believe that tones are not generated internally, meaning they're not directly broadcasted. This means that the noises are transmitted from a device next to a live mic. So something is making the noises, and then a mic is picking up on it and then broadcasting it. And with that, you must assume that with wherever this is being broadcasted from is fairly active, people are often heard in the background having conversations, such as like on November 3rd, 2001, a conversation is heard where people say in Russian, "I am 143, not receiving the generator." That stuff comes from the hardware room. On November 11th, 2010, conversations were heard by a listener for about 30 minutes. Of course, all these conversations were in Russian, leading people to believe that the source of this is in Russia. The people in the background were mentioned saying, "Brigade Operative Officer on duty," and debut meaning hope, and Vulcan meaning volcano. A female voice is also heard saying officer on duty of communication. This may lead people to believe that this was possibly a military base. And one of the creepier aspects of this background noise phenomenon was a possible woman's scream picked up a couple years ago. I'll play that now. And because UVB-76 has been broadcasting for such a long time and has still not entirely been found, that makes this even more interesting. Some of the locations that have been discovered is that it was first being broadcasted from Paparovo, Russia. As it became more popular in 2010, in September, it moved to St. Petersburg. This could lead people to believe that as the military found out this was becoming more popular online, it was needed to be moved. Building off of the idea that this was, in fact, from military bases and controlled by the Russian military, in 2011, a group of urban explorers found the abandoned building from Paparovo and claimed it was an abandoned military base when they entered. When they got there, they found a log that had been monitoring UVB-76's activity for years, meaning it had been monitored by somebody and had actively been being broadcasted by a person. So that was most of UVB-76's activity up to present day. If anything else about UVB-76 is released or happens, I'll be sure to update it on my channel. Thanks.